Imagine it's mid-afternoon. You're sitting in your favorite chair by the window, sunlight casting warm patterns on the floor. The house is quiet. Maybe you've just finished lunch or come back from a short walk. You open the fridge, reach for a cold drink, and there it is, a familiar can of soda. You pop the top. The fizz is comforting. The sweetness hits your tongue. It reminds you of something simple, easy, satisfying. But somewhere in the back of your mind, a question lingers. Is this still okay for me? You've always enjoyed your soda. You don't drink excessively, maybe just one a day, sometimes less. You're not overeating and you try to walk every day, but lately your legs feel heavier, your energy dips quicker, your doctor mentioned your blood pressure was creeping up, your joints aren't what they used to be, and you're not alone. Most people over 60 don't realize that some of the most common beverages in their fridge, especially certain types of soda, may be quietly fueling fatigue, weight gain, inflammation, and even cognitive decline. That's not because soda is inherently evil, but as we age, our body changes. Our metabolism slows. Our insulin sensitivity weakens. Our liver, heart, and kidneys don't process sugar and additives the way they used to. What you once tolerated at 40, your body now reacts to at 65, and yet giving up soda entirely sounds extreme. You want to enjoy life, not restrict everything. So here's the truth no one tells you. You don't have to stop drinking soda, you just need to choose the right ones. Some fizzy drinks actually support your digestion, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. Others? They're slowly stealing your energy and health in ways that won't show up until it's too late. In this video, we're going to uncover 4 sodas you absolutely should enjoy after 60 and 4 that you must avoid at all costs, even if you've been drinking them for decades. Because once you understand the difference, you won't feel guilty anymore. You'll feel empowered. Every can or bottle you choose will become a quiet act of self-care, not a gamble. So grab a seat. You might be surprised by what's coming, and more importantly, you might discover the one small change that helps you feel better by next week. Just because you're over 60 doesn't mean you have to give up everything you love. The goal isn't to ban soda from your life forever. It's to help you choose smarter, so you can enjoy your favorite drinks without silently harming your heart, your brain, or your independence. Because yes, you can still enjoy a cold, refreshing soda if you know what to look for. Many people think all soda is bad, but that's not true. Some sodas today are made with natural ingredients, lower sugar, and even added minerals or probiotics that actually support your health. They hydrate, satisfy, and leave you feeling refreshed, not bloated or sluggish. You just need to know which ones are working with your body and which ones are quietly working against it. In this video, we're going to walk you through 4 sodas you can feel good about drinking, even daily, and 4 that should never touch your fridge again. The difference might shock you. Some of the most dangerous ones are disguised with labels like light, zero, or natural. But don't worry, you won't have to memorize chemicals or track every label. We've done the research for you. All you have to do is pay attention, stay curious, and take one small step. One can, one bottle, one choice at a time. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which sodas to reach for, which ones to avoid, and how to protect your muscles, your mind, and your energy just by being more mindful of what's in your glass. Let's begin with the most important warning signs you need to watch out for. These are the silent destroyers. The fizzy drinks that look innocent on the outside, but can sabotage your muscles, your heart, and your memory, one sip at a time. If you're over 60, these 4 sodas can silently accelerate aging in ways you might never have imagined. Let's walk through them one by one. You might recognize more than you expect. 1. Diet Cola with aspartame or sucralose. It says 0 calories and sugar-free, but that's not the full story. Many seniors turn to diet colas to manage weight or blood sugar, but artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose have been linked to insulin resistance, gut microbiome disruption, and even memory problems. A 2022 study from Boston University found that older adults who drank diet soda daily had nearly 3 times the risk of stroke and dementia compared to those who didn't. It's not just about what's in the can, it's what it does to your brain. Artificial sweeteners confuse your body, triggering insulin responses without calories, leading to long-term blood sugar imbalances, even for people who don't have diabetes. 2. Colas with phosphoric acid, regular or diet. Whether it's classic cola or a light version, if it contains phosphoric acid, it's weakening your bones, and fast. Phosphoric acid, often used to give cola its tangy taste, disrupts your body's calcium balance. Over time, this can pull calcium out of your bones, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. For older adults, especially women post-menopause, that's a serious threat to mobility and independence. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that women who drank cola regularly had 4% lower bone mineral density in the hips, and it wasn't just the caffeine, it was the phosphate. 3. Cream sodas and flavoured soft drinks with high fructose corn syrup, HFCS. These are the deceptively sweet ones: orange sodas, vanilla cream, fruit punch sodas. They taste like childhood, but inside each bottle is a metabolic disaster. High fructose corn syrup is one of the most dangerous sweeteners for people over 60. It's metabolized almost entirely by the liver, where it gets turned into fat. This doesn't just cause weight gain, it causes fatty liver disease, increases inflammation and contributes to muscle breakdown. In fact, too much fructose can accelerate sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass, even if you're eating enough protein. That's because inflammation blocks the pathways that repair and rebuild muscle. If your legs feel weaker lately and you enjoy a daily sweet soda, this could be one hidden reason why. 4. Energy sodas or functional, sparkling drinks with excess caffeine and additives. You might have seen them, flashy cans that promise energy, focus and vitality. But many of these newer sodas are packed with synthetic caffeine, guarana or ginseng, plus preservatives and dyes that can wreak havoc on aging bodies. High doses of caffeine, especially when mixed with additives, can cause heart palpitations, disrupt sleep cycles and raise blood pressure. What's more, many of these sodas sneak in added B vitamins and fat burners that stimulate your adrenal glands, increasing stress hormones like cortisol, the very hormone that breaks down muscle tissue and increases belly fat. They don't make you younger, they just wear out your system faster. And if you're on medication, especially for the heart, thyroid or blood pressure, these drinks can dangerously interfere with how your body processes those drugs. These are the 4 big soda traps to avoid if you want to protect your muscle strength, heart function and mental clarity after 60. In summary, be cautious of diet sodas with artificial sweeteners, colas with phosphoric acid, sweetened sodas with high fructose corn syrup, energy or stimulant-based fizzy drinks. Each of these may feel refreshing in the moment, but their long-term effects are anything but. They chip away at your body's foundation, quietly, persistently, and often without symptoms, until it's too late. But the good news is, you don't need to give up soda completely. In the next section, I'll show you 4 sodas that do the opposite. Support your health, reduce inflammation, and help your body stay strong. Now that we've identified the fizzy foes, let's shift to the 4 sodas that support your health instead of silently sabotaging it. These aren't just not bad, they're genuinely beneficial. Designed to hydrate, energize and support muscle, bone and brain function without the blood sugar crashes, inflammation or hidden dangers. Let's explore the 4 sodas you should absolutely consider adding to your routine after 60. 1. Sparkling mineral water with natural electrolytes. This isn't just fizzy water. Sparkling mineral water contains naturally occurring electrolytes like magnesium, calcium and bicarbonate that can support hydration, nerve function and heart rhythm. Why does this matter after 60? Because as we age, magnesium levels decline, which can lead to muscle cramps, fatigue and even irregular heartbeats. Calcium balance becomes crucial for bone strength, and mild dehydration, common in older adults, can cause brain fog, low energy and joint stiffness. A high-quality sparkling mineral water like San Pellegrino or Gerolsteiner offers a gentle way to stay hydrated, support muscle activity and feel mentally clear, all without the crash. Pro tip, enjoy it chilled with a slice of lemon or cucumber for a refreshing, guilt-free soda that keeps your body in balance. 2. Kombucha, low sugar, pasteurized or raw. Kombucha is a fermented tea that naturally contains probiotics, the good bacteria that support digestion, immune function and even brain health. Why it works after 60. Our gut microbiome weakens with age, especially if we've taken antibiotics or are on medications. A healthy microbiome is key to absorbing nutrients, managing inflammation, and even regulating weight. Kombucha contains acetic acid and polyphenols that also help stabilize blood sugar and reduce oxidative stress. But not all kombuchas are created equal. Look for brands with 5 g of sugar per serving, no artificial flavors or added caffeine. A tart or slightly vinegary flavor, a sign of true fermentation. Drink it in moderation. About 4 to 8 ounces a day is plenty. Try ginger or turmeric blends for added anti-inflammatory effects. 3. Green tea sparkling water. Green tea is known for its antioxidants, particularly EGCDG, which supports metabolism, cardiovascular function, and even brain health. But drinking hot tea all day isn't for everyone. That's where green tea sparkling waters come in, lightly carbonated, infused with green tea extract, and often unsweetened or naturally flavored. Benefits for seniors. Boosts fat metabolism without overstimulating the heart. Provides gentle energy without the crash of coffee or sugary sodas. Supports blood vessel health and circulation, which is key for brain function and preventing stroke. Try brands like Sound, Minna, or even make your own by mixing cold green tea with carbonated water and a splash of lemon or mint. And because they're naturally low in sugar, you'll avoid the insulin spikes that trigger inflammation and muscle breakdown. 4. Herbal sparkling tonics, ashwagandha, turmeric or ginger-based. This new category of functional soda is gaining traction, and for good reason. These sodas often use adaptogenic herbs which help your body handle stress, reduce cortisol, a muscle-wasting hormone, and improve mood and focus. Some top herbal sparkling sodas for seniors include turmeric tonics, natural anti-inflammatory support, great for joint and muscle pain. Ginger tonics, soothing for digestion, helps regulate blood sugar and reduces bloating. Ashwagandha sodas, lowers anxiety, balances cortisol and supports restful sleep, especially helpful if stress is affecting your appetite or energy. Look for clean label brands like Olipop, made with prebiotics and plant fiber for gut support. Recess, gentle calming effects with magnesium and adaptogens. Poppy contains apple cider vinegar to support blood sugar and gut health. These sodas may taste a little different than what you're used to, more herbal, earthy or tangy, but your body will thank you. Final thoughts for this section. You don't have to give up soda, but you do have to outsmart the beverage industry. Instead of drinks that spike your blood sugar, damage your joints, or rob your body of calcium and muscle mass, you can choose sodas that support your bones and muscles, keep your gut microbiome happy, reduce silent inflammation, and keep you hydrated and energized without hidden health risks. Just one switch, from cola to mineral water, from cream soda to kombucha, could mean better balance, better digestion, and better strength with every passing day. Coming up next, we'll talk about how to tell if soda has already affected your health and how to start reversing the damage gently. You might be thinking, I've only been drinking soda for years, not decades. It's just a small treat. But the truth is, the damage from certain sodas doesn't show up immediately. It builds slowly, silently, and often disguises itself as other problems, things we commonly blame on aging. So how can you tell if soda is hurting you? Let's break down 5 key warning signs, followed by simple ways to reverse the damage naturally. 1. You wake up. Feeling stiff or bloated. If you feel stiff in your joints or notice puffiness in your fingers or ankles first thing in the morning, it could be more than age. It could be inflammation and fluid retention caused by high fructose corn syrup, found in many regular sodas, phosphoric acid, commonly found in cola, artificial sweeteners, linked to gut imbalance and inflammation. Even diet soda drinkers report these symptoms because your body still reacts to sweetness and acidity, triggering inflammation. 2. Your muscles feel weaker or you're losing strength. Muscle loss after 60 is common, but accelerated loss may be tied to your diet, especially if it includes high sugar sodas, spike insulin, increase fat storage, reduce muscle protein synthesis. Colas or processed fizzy drinks contain phosphorus, which steals calcium from bones and muscles. Caffeine-loaded drinks, which may suppress appetite and lead to protein underconsumption. If you've noticed more trouble standing, carrying groceries, or feeling sluggish, Your soda might be silently chipping away at your strength. 3. More frequent brain fog or trouble focusing. Sugar and artificial sweeteners can disrupt insulin levels, leading to sudden fatigue after meals, difficulty concentrating, mood swings or irritability. When combined with dehydration, which many sodas contribute to, the result is poor circulation to the brain, slower thinking, and even memory issues. If you feel mentally foggy by afternoon and you're reaching for another soda to wake up, it's a sign your body's trying to cope, not thrive. 4. Digestive trouble or irregular bowel movements. Certain sodas destroy the balance of your gut microbiome, the good bacteria that support digestion, immunity, and nutrient absorption. What this causes: constipation or diarrhea, gas and bloating, food intolerances or sensitivity to dairy, wheat or vegetables. If your stomach feels off often, but you haven't changed your meals, the soda may be feeding the bad bacteria, especially artificial sweeteners like sucralose, aspartame or acesulfame potassium. 5. You're always thirsty, even after drinking. This is one of the sneakiest signs. You drink soda thinking it quenches thirst, but because it's acidic, high in sugar or caffeine, or loaded with sodium, it actually dehydrates you further. Over time, this leads to dry mouth, headaches, more frequent urination, increased blood pressure. If you're always reaching for another drink and never feel fully hydrated, soda could be rewiring your thirst signals and harming your kidneys in the process. How to reverse the damage naturally. The good news: the body responds quickly when given the right support. Here's how to start. 6. Replace just one soda a day. Choose sparkling mineral water, kombucha, or herbal tonic instead. Even replacing just one sweetened or artificially flavored soda daily can reduce inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and improve hydration within a week. 7. Add potassium-rich foods. Potassium balances out sodium and helps reduce bloating, regulate blood pressure, and support muscle recovery. Add avocados, spinach, sweet potatoes, bananas in moderation, plain coconut water, unsweetened. 8. Strengthen your gut. Support your gut microbiome with probiotic-rich foods like Greek yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, prebiotics like oats, garlic and onions. Limit artificial sweeteners. A healthy gut leads to stronger immunity, better digestion, and even improved mental clarity. 9. Walk after your meals. Post-meal walking helps regulate blood sugar and digestion. Just 10 to 15 minutes of light walking after lunch or dinner can reverse insulin spikes from past soda use. 10. Hydrate right. Drink room temperature water with lemon in the morning. Aim for at least 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day. More if you've been drinking caffeine or are taking medications. Let me tell you about someone very much like you. Her name is Carol, and she's 68 years old. She lives in a quiet suburb, loves her garden, and spends her mornings reading on the porch while sipping what she always thought was a harmless treat: a cold diet soda. For years, Carol believed she was making the smarter choice by drinking zero-sugar sodas instead of regular ones. She was careful with her meals, walked a few times a week, and kept up with her doctor appointments. But something wasn't right. Her strength was fading. She had trouble climbing stairs. Her hands cramped when working in the garden. And the worst part? Her memory seemed foggy. She'd forget names mid-sentence or walk into a room and forget why. At first she thought it was just aging, but then during a routine checkup her doctor mentioned something surprising. Your gut bacteria are off balance and your B12 levels are lower than I'd expect. Are you drinking a lot of diet soda? Carol was stunned. She had no idea her daily healthy drink, filled with aspartame and phosphoric acid, might be quietly sabotaging her strength, her brain and her energy. So she made a decision. Just for a month she would replace her soda habit with something else. She started with sparkling mineral water with lemon in the afternoon and kombucha with her lunch. The result? In 2 weeks the bloating and gas she'd silently accepted for years, gone. By week 3 she noticed she could stand up from her chair without bracing herself. Her memory clearer, brighter. Her confidence began to return. She wasn't following a diet. She didn't join a gym. She just made one quiet change and gave her body space to recover. If Carol's story sounds familiar, it's because you're not alone. Many seniors unknowingly cling to old habits that no longer serve their aging body. But when given the right alternatives, the results come faster than expected. You don't need to change everything overnight. You just need to recognize one thing that's holding you back and make a single, gentle shift. That's not sacrifice, that's wisdom, and that's exactly what we'll talk about in the next part. If you've been drinking soda for decades and no one ever told you it could be harming your strength, your energy, or your memory, that's not your fault. This isn't about blame, it's about awareness. You grew up in a time when soda was a symbol of comfort, convenience, and celebration. It was in school lunches, family dinners, picnics, and birthday parties. Back then, no one talked about gut bacteria, insulin spikes, or bone density loss from phosphoric acid. You weren't doing anything wrong. You were living life the way most people did and still do. But now you know more. And that knowledge is a gift. Because once you see the truth behind a habit, you no longer have to stay trapped in it. You might still feel tired some days, you might still crave that fizzy sweetness, and that's okay. What matters most isn't perfection, it's the direction you're moving in. Every time you choose sparkling mineral water instead of a sugary soda. Every time you try kombucha or a ginger tonic instead of a cola. Every time you pause and ask, will this fuel me or drain me? You're building strength, not just in your body, but in your awareness and self-respect. Aging isn't about giving things up. It's about reclaiming the right things, the right drinks, the right choices, the right kind of energy that lets you stay independent, vibrant, and fully yourself. So if you've made mistakes in the past, so what? You're here now. You're learning. You're taking care of your future, one thoughtful sip at a time. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. There's a quiet power in the choices you make each day. Not the dramatic ones, not the all-or-nothing resets, but the small, steady steps. Like the moment you stand in front of the fridge and reach for something new. A drink that doesn't just taste good, but actually does good. That's how strength is rebuilt after 60. Not in the gym, not with strict diets, but with tiny decisions that respect your body, your history, and your future. Because here's what most people forget. Muscle loss, memory fog, inflammation, they're not inevitable. They're not punishments. They're signals. Signals asking for something better, something your body can actually work with, not fight against. So the next time someone tells you it's just a soda, you'll know better. You'll know that the drink in your hand could either feed inflammation or nourish your strength. You'll know that one fizzy swap could mean less bloating, better sleep, steadier steps. You'll know that you're not giving something up. You're taking something back, your clarity, your energy, your independence, and that's a change worth making. Because a stronger tomorrow doesn't start with willpower or restriction. It starts with one quiet moment of wisdom, and one can bottle or glass at a time. Now, are you ready to share that wisdom with someone else? If this message resonated with you, chances are someone close to you needs it too. Maybe it's a friend who always keeps soda in the fridge. Maybe it's your spouse who drinks Diet Cola with every meal. Maybe it's a sibling, a neighbour, or a grown child who doesn't realise how their daily drink is affecting their body. Don't keep this to yourself, not as a lecture, not as a warning, but as an invitation to feel better, to wake up less bloated, to stand up with more ease, to protect the mind, the heart, the muscles, without giving up life's little pleasures. You don't need to change the world. Just start with one share, one kind comment, one quiet moment that says, hey, I watched this and thought of you. I think it might help. Because you're not alone in this, and neither are they. Together we can reshape what aging looks and feels like. Together we can turn information into inspiration. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to tap the like button, subscribe for more health wisdom like this, and leave a comment below. Let us know, which soda are you ready to swap out starting tomorrow? Or which one are you most excited to try? We read every message, and we're right here beside you on this journey, sip by sip, step by step.